Hello and welcome to Pinball FX. If you don't know this about me, I'm actually a huge pinball fan. I used to play a massive amount when I was younger, not so much anymore because I don't really go out to arcades and things like that, but I do have the ability to play virtual pinball, and this is currently free to play. You can download this right now and play it. Obviously the tables, they're not so free, but you do have the ability to get a subscription, and then you have all of these available to you. These are all of the original ones that the developer of the base game have created, and then there's a bunch of other ones that are collaborations with other franchises. For example, you're going to have Kung Fu Panda here, you've got, Godzilla, King Kong, you've got all the Marvel ones, you've got Star Wars, you've got Universal, so Jurassic Park and so on and so forth. Then of course you've got Star Trek here as well, which I am very, very intrigued by, because this was the main reason why I thought to myself, yeah, I'm going to play this right now for the channel, because I'm a huge Star Trek fan, love it, and there's any number of events, collectibles, there's a shop obviously, and you can even do tournaments. So you can play against people and you can try to beat their high scores. There's also events here, as you can see, and each separate event gives you a certain reward with which to then unlock other things. So for example, I've already gotten level 1, as you can see right here, but you can actually get autumn landscape, you can get a variety of different things all the way up to level 15, which is actually not that much, which is great. So you can actually unlock these relatively easily, or hopefully pretty easily. Anyway, these are all the tables I have right now, so we're going to play on the Star Trek one. As you can see, I didn't do particularly well the first time because I'm not entirely sure how these work. Bear that in mind. Each table is going to have some kind of intricacy to it, and you're going to have to work that out as you play. So of course what you can do is you can go into a practice mode if you want to. There's also a hot seat, so if you have a friend nearby, they can obviously play with you. And otherwise you have Pro, Arcade, Flips Challenge, and all these other challenges. We're just going to play on Classic. That sounds perfectly fine to me. And let's do it. I just need to make sure on the controls right now. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Alright, yeah, this is going to be a little bit harsh. Okay, so let's see if this is actually going to work. Alright, let's do it. Alright, here we go. I'm ready.
The asteroids in our path, sir. Make it so. Don't move. Evasive maneuvers.
Oh, that didn't go so well, did it? No, that didn't go so well. We actually had asteroids as well. We were doing so well there, but unfortunately it just went straight down. Should have probably nudged it or something like that, but you know me, I'm a little bit slow when it comes to doing that. Anyway, we're just going to try and launch the probe here. Oh, that was real bad, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, as you see, I'm just getting used to the table. I'm not entirely sure how it works just yet, but hopefully we're going to be able to figure that out in the course of this episode. Hopefully they're not going to give me... Oh, they didn't give me a ball save. Okay, that's sad. Oh, well, never mind. We're going to get one last ball, I believe, and then we'll hopefully be able to do something.
Enter Federation space. Intercept immediately. Admiral Biaggi out.
Course laid in, sir. Engage.
Wow, okay, we got really unlucky with the ball literally just going straight out immediately. That was super, super harsh. But, oh, wait, is that... No, that's not me. Okay, no, that's not me. That was not the ability. I didn't have the ability to use my flippers there, but there you go. All right, so as you can see, my top score is actually 75 million, and at the moment, I literally just didn't do very well at all. We only got 46 million. But you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to shut up so you can hear the table's sounds, because bear in mind, this is obviously a real pinball machine that was created in real life and placed in arcades and all that stuff way back when, and this is obviously a faithful recreation of it. So as you see, there are two ball-firing cannons on top of the slingshot. As they rotate, the players can aim and shoot the ball. Yeah, exactly, that's what we want to try to do. So I'm going to shut up, as I said before, and I'll see if I can beat my high score, and then we'll go on to another table.
Evacuate all personnel. Lithium crystals have been collected.
Launch a probe. The probe has discovered nothing, sir. Cruising at warp factor 2.
Here is another chance.
Set coordinates for the Alpha Quadrant. The kickback is ready. Had you propelled the ball on the proper trajectory, you would have been rewarded. Good luck. Launch a probe. The probe has discovered nothing, sir. Suggestions. We could destroy the asteroids in our path, sir. Make it so. Evasive maneuvers.
Alright, well, I think that is indeed it, but we did do massively better than what we did beforehand. I think I doubled my my previous high score, and that just goes to show that you just need a little bit of extra experience, you know what I mean? That's it, look at that. We gained 200 places on the leaderboard as well, but obviously nowhere near the top spot. But that's not really my goal here, you know? That's not really my goal to get the top spot. I'm just having fun. So yeah, there's a bunch of Star Wars here. I probably won't be playing any of those but due to various copyright issues that I might have with the music. I don't even know whether there's going to be copyright problems with the Star Trek music, but hopefully not. Maybe there is. So that's going to be a little bit harsh, isn't it? But otherwise, apart from that, what shall we do? Well, there's Borderlands 1. I think the Borderlands 1 could be fun. Also, Crypt of the Necrodancer, both fun, extremely cool things to go for. So why not? Let's play the Borderlands 1, and we'll see what we can do with that. Crimson Raiders rollout, says Mr. Claptrap. Yes, indeed. And bear in mind, obviously, Borderlands, absolutely fantastic game series. Really, really love it. And this is, yeah, as you could quite clearly tell, very much exactly what you'd expect. And as you can see, you can pick from Amara, Zane, Mose, and Flak. And I guess I'm going to, I don't know, I'm just going to pick Flak, I suppose, you know?
Are you sure?
Alright, let's do it. Okay, that was way too fast for my liking. Okay, that was super, super quick. Okay.
Oh! Did you find a shield yet? Leap across that chasm!
What we gotta do is we gotta loot the weapons, because of course we do, you know, that's what Borderlands is all about, looting and shooting, obviously, and that's what we will try just now. If I can eliminate the bandits appropriately enough, then we should be able to accomplish our goal. Give me those epics. Give me those epics right now. Yeah, it's unlikely considering, considering I was so incredibly pathetic that I just let that ball go straight on through the middle. That was pretty awful. Oh well, never mind. Let's do it.
Loss of appetite, lost time, memory loss, loss of life, or loss of spiritual faith from the resurrection process.
Jump, recruit! How's it going? If I were you, and I'm super glad I'm not, I'd check that car over there.
Back so soon?
Oh no! Posting up!
Did you find a shield yet?
That's how it's done, baby sister!
Yeah, that is harsh. That is really, really harsh. I think this might be one of the hardest tables I've ever played, which is actually amazing. I can't believe it. Yeah, but this seems like an extremely difficult table, but obviously that's the point. You know, there is a lot of challenge to be found in pinball. You may not think so because, you know, maybe you don't think so. I don't know. Maybe you are not a fan or anything like that, but generally pinball has a huge amount of challenge to it, depending on the table, of course. There are a number of different reasons why that would be the case, but there you go. There's so many different secret games as well that you can actually activate along the way, and hopefully I'm going to be able to at least eliminate a couple more of these guys. Let me at least get to you know, 1 million. Oh, I got to 1 million. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. I was kind of hoping that maybe we would get a little bit luckier in regards to utilizing the bandit up there, or shall we say the psycho, the maniac, whatever. And yeah, unfortunately that is not the case. We seem to be having some big problems with even getting the loot, so that's kind of harsh. There we go. We've eliminated all of them.
All your dumb friends are dead!
Yeah, it's all about, that's the point, it's all about control, you know, it's all about control. Now we have to fight for our lives, which is actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, the ball literally just went off the side there, so that's it for that. Unfortunate. But basically, when you're in fight for your life, if you don't know anything about the Borderlands series, if you kill an enemy, so basically what I needed to do was just eliminate one of those guys, and then we would have been fine. Then we would have been able to pretty easily stay alive, and so it's just kind of like a save your life mechanic, and that would have been really cool. Unfortunately, that is super hard in my opinion, and I'm going to have to practice on that quite a bit more. Anyway, there's also a bunch of other tables here that are Zen originals. Of course, they are the developers of the pinball game in general, and there's a huge amount of really cool ones. So I'm going to play the noir one. I've actually been wanting to watch some noir movies recently, and yeah, I think this could be kind of fun. So why not? Let's try it out and let's see what happens. So, let's do this.
The chances are slim, but never zero. All one locked. Only one bullet. The chances are slim, but never. Ball 2 locked. Only one bullet. The chances are slim, but all lost.
You know, sometimes I gotta say, I'm just too slow for pinball nowadays. I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, that's just how it is. Thankfully, we do seem to have additional balls, maybe, to be able to save them, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Oh, wow, that is super fast. The way that the ball just comes down there, whew, we gotta be super careful of that.
Ball 3 locked. Multi-ball.
Ah, multi-ball, nice. All right, this is absolutely fantastic. This is going to provide us with hopefully a pretty large amount of skill points and various other things, maybe. Oh no, this is bad. This is real bad. Save me, pinball gods, save me. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually getting some pretty good score actually for this, surprisingly enough, because I'm just maniacally pressing on the flippers randomly, and yeah, it's this is the first time I've actually played this table, just bear that in mind, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but isn't that the case always, right? That is always the case. Okay, yeah, it seems like I've actually lost all of them apart from this one. Oh, and that one. Yep, there we go, it's gone. Oh no, they saved it. Oh, they saved it for me. Okay, that's actually wonderful.
Darling.
You ought to be a movie star.
Thank you, my lovely.
I'm trying to get that upper paddle, the upper flipper to actually work, because unfortunately it seems to be elusive for me at the moment. I would like to be able to hit the ball with it. Thankfully we are getting some really nice saves right now, so we can potentially get another multi-ball event. Nice, that was perfect. Unfortunately I messed it up as it went down. Oh well, never mind. There we go, that's what I wanted. Hopefully it's going to actually... Ooh, okay, it didn't really do too much, but it did give me a little bit of extra momentum. Hopefully go up there. Yes, there we go. We actually got it a little bit further up, but unfortunately that didn't really seem to do much. So it seems like we are going to have to... Oh, no, I should have nudged it. Yep, should have nudged it. Now, that's one of the things that I am just terrible at, okay? Nudging in pinball is something that I am just... You know, it's like tilting, right? It's like tilting the table. It is really, really harsh for me to do that, but that would have probably saved me right there. But we're actually not doing too badly, surprisingly enough. So what we've got to do is we've got to load the empty chamber with these, with the balls, of course, and maybe we can actually... Ah, that went down. Maybe it's going to be saved. Yeah, it got saved. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, well, that one's not going to be saved. That was terrible. That was terrible on my part. Oh well, never mind, that's it. I believe that was the end of Pinball Noir. The end. Oh yes, there you go. Alright, well, that's not too bad though, because I actually had a lot of fun. I was starting to kind of work out what to do, so that's kind of nice. I like that kind of thing. If you have to, you know, discover the various features of a table over time, I think that's super, super fun. And as you can see, there's a bunch of other tables available here, and you can play whichever one you like. There's even an Addams Family one if you want to do that. I remember the Addams Family one from way back. I also remember the Indiana Jones one as well. And it's crazy. The amount of stuff that you can play here, it's really, really cool. Anyway, if you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. There's not much more for me to actually show you here because, let's face it, it's pinball. You either like it or you don't. And I don't want to, you know, take up too much of your time. But anyway, there is a link in the description if you want to check it out. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.